Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the area as we welcome you to Oakland, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Oakland Raiders. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. A second down throw for Prescott. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The man whose father was a Cowboy, Mario Edwards Jr. in there to get him for a loss of 5. 3rd and long for Prescott. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. shift together here from the D-line. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, here's Carr. They dump it off to Lynch. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first down, Carr. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And I think the ball's out. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second. Little motion now from the tight end. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Carr now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Now Elliott. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cook. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their body.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. From the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down. Again, it's Carr. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Carr. They set up the screen to Lynch. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he finds Cook. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. David Irving able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a third and long. Carr now to throw. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate, because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team. Helps them start their comeback.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. We're just 2 minutes away from sending you to Orlando for Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report, so don't forget about that coming up shortly.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a halftime without him, and we thank him for doing the highlights. Let's go get a snap.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Prescott from the gun on third. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A Dallas first down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley. On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
First down, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Prescott on first down. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up second down. A give to Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is going to feel that one knocked down hard. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Prescott now into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. So we've reached intermission here at a low. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see you in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking?
What they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
On play action, it's Carr. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Eddie Vanderdoes in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. In motion right is Bryant. And they'll put Bryant in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Carr going to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Washington. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Carr going to go on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. The give is to Elliott. They find some open field here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. The 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, 28 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Prescott from the gun. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back now in the East Bay. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the Raiders have got him. Tahir Whitehead with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Shift together here from the D-line. Carr gives to Lynch on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Throwing his Carr on third down. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Play clock winding down.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Austin. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Beasley with it over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Prescott now on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Carr gives to Marshawn. He's to the 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marshawn Lynch, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Raiders have taken the lead. He's given them a little jolt, just gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Mario Edwards in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Second down, Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. Tahir Whitehead in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He hits Beasley right side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, A field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Lynch, left side. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Carr to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
Oh, Prescott stripped. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Back to throw. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
He's back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Carr going to throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tyrone Crawford able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners.